events are so important because the community you find in like music, making these connections are really important, especially for musicians to have these connections, having similar people to talk with and play music with.
Brings youth together, and it's really impactful. I remember a couple days ago when we started this camp, I had no clue who anyone was, and then by the end of it, we're all friends now. It's really amazing.
Events like this are super important for the kids, and show the kids that what we're learning isn't just for school, it's for real life experience, right? So the kids being able to have the opportunity and share what they've learned is invaluable, really.
Events like this are important because it just helps us show people what we love to do.
I get to connect with strangers that really get me.
I've had the opportunity to find passion in music, so that's what I want to do, is help others do the same. It's sort of like when you plant a seed and all of a sudden you get a flower, you really enjoy that because you've created something. So if you can help be a small part of somebody's journey and their success and their happiness, then yeah, there's nothing better than that.
To build a songwriting community, make connections,
I like to interact with new things in life, you know what I'm saying?
I think that having a place to teach us that songwriting is something we should be proud of and not ashamed of it and just be doing it in our bedrooms is really great, to build us our confidence, to show us that we can have interests that not everybody has to like. And having people like we had this week was just amazing to be able to share all these memories with.
As a parent of a child who went to the songwriting camp, I recognized that it was definitely something that was necessary, that was lacking in the school systems, but I didn't realize what an opportunity it would actually be. The kids just came to life. They really were just totally, completely alive in performing and writing, in creativity. And it was a sense of belonging that I don't think they've ever really felt before.
Every damn night, I know I should go left, I always take the right.
People from all different genres can come together and make really cool music. You don't have to stick in a box. Collaborating with other people actually makes cooler stuff, because we had fiddle rap today. I've never seen that before. Don't stay in a lane, kind of branch out and work with other people.
I think events like this are so important because it brings everyone together. It's such a good community, and there's so many people that are here and come from different places, and they don't have a spot to do stuff like this. So I think it's really important that we have camps like this and events like this to bring people together.
This songwriting camp is such an incredible opportunity for my daughter, Kate. She's always been interested in singing and loves to write elaborate stories. This camp allowed her to blend her passion for writing and singing together while teaching her so much about the songwriting process. I think the best part for her was making connections with other students who share her same passions. They instantly became friends and have kept in touch daily since.
Maybe they find their way in the world a little bit earlier than maybe I did. I would have jumped at any opportunity for something like this when I was in high school. I didn't have it. I'm glad to be a part of something that I wish I had.
When I think of myself in music moving forward, I see myself being maybe a producer or something, but a cheaper one so that more people can afford it.
Learning how to just come up with something on the spot and with everybody's different ideas was really powerful to learn how to do. With all the tools that I have now, I think that I will most definitely be able to feel more confident to share my music and to get it places that I want it to go.
I like music, so I'm going to be ending up doing it all my life for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do music forever. My connection with music is just powerful.
I'm going to Holland College in PEI in the fall, and I'm going for a music performance, so music is continuing to be a part of my life, and hopefully I'll find the same community there as I did here.
I think moving forward I'm going to get a lot better and hopefully do some more gigging around and maybe come into my shell and start trying to sing some.
I'll probably never stop doing it. Even if it's not my job, I'll probably do it as a side thing.
I'd love if I keep going with it, and I want to come back here for sure. Since I'm only in grade 8, I can do this camp 4 more times. So I really think it'll be kind of a creative outlook to have.
What motivates me to work with youth is I love seeing how far people can come in a short amount of time, and youth have a way of soaking things up and stepping things up a little bit quicker than us adults do sometimes. So it's really nice to see.
What motivates me to work with students is not only seeing the product, but seeing the process as well. Seeing those kids sit down and start with nothing and be able to produce something at the end. It's something that I wish I had as a kid, because I hope we're setting these kids up for success and showing them that music is something that should be part of their lives and they can do as a career as well.
Being like a amateur musician and being a person who really loves the arts, I just love to see kids have an opportunity to play music and get really connected to school, and gives them an avenue of school that's a little bit different than they normally have gotten in the past. I just think it's so important to kind of nurture that creativity and to get kids excited about learning.
I've been a teacher for almost 30 years, but for the last 2.5 years I've been a music lead, going into schools doing songwriting. When the songs are written, we record them and the local radio station plays them on the radio.
I think Brilliant Labs is so important to youth because the songwriting camp wouldn't have happened without Brilliant Labs, and having that funding is so important because without these things we wouldn't have the connections to all of these other musicians. Mia is from Fredericton and I'm from Riverview, so we would have never have met if it wasn't for the songwriting camp.
They gave me the opportunity to learn how to love music a little bit more.
Brilliant Labs is so important to me because they recognize my own passion and what I bring to the table. They were the catalyst for me to incorporate youth into what I do. My excitement working with these awesome kids, I owe that to Brilliant Labs because I wasn't thinking about doing it before they came along.
Brilliant Labs has done amazing things over the last 10 years. This is their anniversary, right? 10 years. So congratulations for everything they've done and everything they're going to continue to do. So I can't say enough about Brilliant Labs, Jeff Wilson and his team, and what you guys are doing as videographers, so thank you.
I think the most impactful moment was just like writing the songs, and especially because you know everyone so well, and I feel like our pairings were really good, so we were like all one big group and we all had like similar mindsets, so I think that was my favorite, writing them.
The environment and just making like new music and stuff like that, I would say.
Before we started, we have these 9 or 10 songs that didn't exist, and now they do. They have life, right? And they're all stories that each of them want to tell.
The most impactful moment, I think, was when I got to play my fiddle with rap music. I thought that was really fun, and just like playing with the guitar and fiddle, and then Noah, another student that did the songwriting camp, he just rapped. Just like went out for it, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. We created a new genre of fiddle rap, which was insane. And then I was at the hotel this week with Mia. We met on Monday night and we're best friends now.
Getting to be a multi-instrumentalist for one of the songs.
Last night, seeing the students perform their original pieces in front of 120 some people in a room that they just wrote that day and the day before.
The most impactful, I think, was whenever me and Sarah wrote that song, The Times Her Music's Fading. That song, it really hit home with me because I've personally seen that around here. And that was a really impactful moment, I found.
Learning writing songs better and getting to put my ideas in with other people's ideas.
I like seeing stuff like this happen. Like, I didn't graduate high school that many years ago, so to have these opportunities open for like arts in all forms, videography, music, and everything else is really cool because it wasn't as accessible as it is now when I was in high school. So I think that's my favorite part, just seeing everything unfolding and the path that it's going into.
I think having this camp was so life-changing for me, honestly, and the fact that they can incorporate youth into this and make them feel like they're not alone in the life of music, because music is not celebrated enough. Our talents are not celebrated enough, and having this camp really just showed us that we do deserve to be out there in the open, and it was a great opportunity to be able to share.